Red Faction, Armageddon. And I'm biting my tongue not to do the out of here joke. But I think you will after you've been locked in 8 hours of brown generic caves.
Yeah. And occasional visits to the surface, but very occasional.
It's really the most mysterious design decision of the year, surely. After Red Faction, Guerrilla, out on the surface, free roaming, lots of vehicles.
Well, I asked the developer, why have you done that? And he said, he pretty much admitted, because we wanted to make it more linear, and it's hard to do that on the surface of Mars. So we put it in cave networks where you're funneled endlessly through
They've been too successful. This has gone back to being worse than the very original on
he
PS2.
said that the developer said we wanted to tell a more focused story. It's turned into any other game where you walk in a straight line, cutscenes occasionally trigger an event, you kill enemies to unblock a certain path and continue. It feels, as a series of caves might, it feels really linear. But that's to its detriment, because it's one of the most boring shooters I've ever played. Even though it's got these great mechanics, these new weapons like the magnet gun, where you can like stick a magnet on an enemy, then stick another one on a giant metal girder, and it'll pull it towards them and knock them out. So it's a really great dynamic, using the environment to smash enemies apart.
What's that rebuilding gun?
Yeah, the nano forge lets you, anything that you destroy, it makes zero sense, you can rebuild with your glove. So, say you go through an area and you blow the place up and you can't continue, you can rebuild all the stairways and stuff.
Smacks of, well, we can't figure out how to let you continue playing. Now you've destroyed the thing, so we'll give you a gun.
Yeah, it does feel a bit like when you finish a big action set piece and you go, well, I've got to spend 5 minutes rebuilding all that network of stairs to get out of the level. It does feel a bit stupid. Tactically, it doesn't really add anything. The best thing is the magnet gun. Besides that, there's the giant hammer and all the other. There's a sort of gun that disintegrates material, which is really satisfying. But it's got these great mechanics that would work amazing in a free roaming game like Red Faction Guerrilla. But they've went, let's give you all these amazing dynamic tools and put you in some caves for 8 hours, starring as one of the worst lead characters in gaming history, Darius Mason.
Yeah, and I think the weapons again, look inventive, but apparently a lot of them don't amount to much more than a different colour blob coming out of your nozzle. And I think again, the sound design apparently is very weak, so you don't get that sense of bombast from the key weapons. And outside of, say, the magnet gun and the nano forge that we've mentioned, that themselves are slightly flawed, it just doesn't follow its themes to their natural conclusion.